Hey everybody. So today we're going to go through the Unit 1 test review. So this is very close to what to expect tomorrow for the test that'll be due over the weekend. So I thought it'd be a good idea to go over the review together. So here we go. You're going to notice there's a lot of stuff on here on relations and functions. So number 1, use the relation below to answer the questions that follow. What is the domain? We know the domain is the x values. So here we go. We have a whole bunch of ordered pairs. We have 2. We'll put them in order from lowest to highest. Why not? So -4, -1, 2, and 5. Okay. Range is the y values. Okay. So lowest one is what? 5. And highest one is 6. And that's it. Is this a function? Yes, it is, because the x values do not repeat. Yes. There's a one-to-one relationship between the x's and the y's. The x values do not repeat. In order for it to be a function, every x value needs to be unique. So you cannot have 2 points of the same x value. If you were to graph this, it would fail the vertical line test as well. All right, so zoom in here so you can see a little better. Use this relation below to answer the questions. All right, same questions. Domain, x values. So -2, -1. excuse me, 3. The range, -5, and 5 and 7. And -5 repeats. You'll notice I didn't write the numbers more than once. Is this a function? No, it is not, because, oh, is it? Hold on. No, it is not, because the 3's repeat. So the x values repeat. No. There's no uniqueness between the x's there. The x values repeat. Okay, zoom out a little bit here. Second page. So we're going to classify these values. So this is, I'm going to simplify this. This is -5. So -5 is not natural. It's not whole. It is an integer. It is rational. And it is real. It's not irrational, because it can be written as a fraction. Pi is not natural, it's not whole, it's not integer, it's not rational. It is irrational, and it is real, because it cannot be expressed as a fraction. So we have negative, look at this thing, it's really funny, negative square root of 144, and it goes on forever. So the square root of 144 is 12, right, and it's negative, so -12. So what is -12? -12 is not natural, it's not whole, it is an integer, it is rational, it is not irrational, it is real. There we go. Square root of 17, well, that cannot be written as a fraction, so that's going to be an irrational number. So it's not natural, it's not whole, it's not integer, it's not rational, it is irrational, and it is real. 0, it's not natural, it is whole, it is an integer, it is rational, it's not irrational, it's real. Okay. For this one, I should probably be using a pencil, but I don't really feel like wanting to get one, so here we go. So graph this. So -2, -3. So left 2, down 3. 3, 4. So right 3, up 4. -1, 3. Left 1, up 3. 2, 0. 0, -3. 2, 5. Sorry, 2, -5. Is this a function? No, because it would fail the vertical line test. You can see right there. Find the domain range for each relation. Write your answer in interval notation. Okay, so the domain is going to be left to right. So our lowest x value is here. So that's -3. And it's non-inclusive because it's an open circle. So parentheses. And our furthest to the right is right here. So that is going to be 6. And that is inclusive because it's a closed circle. The range, so the lowest y value is right here. So it's -1. And again, that's an open circle, so it's parentheses. And our highest y value is all the way up here, which is 12, it looks like. That's a bracket. Okay. Number 9. Determine if this is a function. Well, do the x values repeat? Yes, they do. So no, it is not. There's no uniqueness with the one-to-one ratio with the x's. X values repeat. Okay. Determine if the relation is a function. It is most definitely not. let's use a red pen, I guess, for that. Fails a vertical line test. Womp, womp. So, nope. Fails. And then when it says it fails a vertical line test, it just means there's no uniqueness with the x's. Because look, these 2 points have the same x value. Okay. Number 11, is this a function? Yeah, it's a function. It's gonna pass all the vertical line tests, right? Yes. None of the x values repeat. Oops, I'm off camera. Sorry about that. And repeat. It also passes the vertical line test. Number 12, find the domain and range of each relation. Write an interval notation. So domain is left to right, so this is as far left as it goes. So -3, and it's a bracket because it's inclusive, and it goes on forever to the right, so it's going to be infinity, and that's not inclusive. Range, the lowest y value is all the way down here. It keeps going, so it's going to be -infinity, and that's not inclusive, and the maximum is all the way up here and it keeps going, so it's positive infinity, that's not inclusive. And that would not be a function, it would fail the vertical line test. Okay, we got some function notation here. Okay, so we're going to plug in. Okay, so we have two functions. We have the f function and the g function. Find f of 2. So this is our f function. So we're going to say f of 2. Oh, let me zoom out so you can see this. Hold on. There we go. F of 2 equals 2 squared plus 3. 2 squared is 4, plus 3 is 7. So f of 2 is 7. G of -1. So this is the g function. We'll use red for g, I guess. So g of -1 is going to equal 4 times -1 minus 7. 4 times -1 is -4, minus 7 is -11. So g of -1 is -11. Then find f of -3. So f of -3 is going to equal -3 squared plus 3. -3 squared is going to be positive 9 plus 3 is 12. So f of -3 is positive 12. So 12 goes there. And then find g of 2. So g of 2 is going to equal 4 times 2, because we're plugging in the 2 for the x value there. It's our input. And 4 times 2 is 8. 8 to take away 7 is 1. So g of 2 is 1. Okay. I should probably write that right there. There you go. Okay, and I think this is the last one. Yep. Simplify the following expressions. So again, this is just going to be distribution. Let me zoom in so you can see it a little better. So we're going to distribute that. So -3x plus 12. That's it. -3x plus 12. And then here, distribute the 5. So 5y plus 10. And that's it. So guys, I hope that was helpful. That's pretty quick. You can see a lot of these. It looks like a lot, and also the answers are on the back, so you can check your answers too. But I thought it'd be worthwhile to go through this problem by problem, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.